Good morning. Wow, look at my morning face. So today I'm going to try this sport called lift foil. Looks really, really cool. There's a picture up in here. I still haven't kind of worked out what you would call it. Like with surf, you go surfing or he's a surfer. It seems weird to say I'm going lift foiling or he's a lift foiler. Anyway, looks really cool. Never tried it out. I'm going to give that a go. But before I do that, I'm going to be doing some upper body weight training. Yesterday I hit my legs, so today it's going to be upper body, and then I'm also going to cycle on the bike for like an hour as well. So before I get started on any of this, it's time for a pre-workout because it is 5:40 in the morning. Mixing the pre-workout with BCAAs. So this one here is X-Push. This is an absolutely fantastic pre-workout. I mean, it's awesome. So yeah, check them out, fitway.com, pre-workouts. And then BCAAs, a lot of people kind of get a bit strange about BCAAs, but if you do both power sports and endurance sports, especially when you're back-to-backing them, I like them. So there you go, BCAAs, again from fitway.com. There you go, a bit more water. Alright, this is my power rack. So I've only got about half the amount of weights I normally have because I just bought a house up in the north of Thailand and I've sent most of the weights up there, so this is kind of all I've got to play with at the moment. So yeah, there's not a lot of weight on here, but that's not really a big problem because I'm doing upper body. So because I've got like 120 kilograms here, just a little bit more. If I'm doing legs, it is a problem, so I can't do heavy squats at the moment because the gyms in Thailand are closed. My heavier weights up in the north, but you know what, not a huge problem. It's fantastic to actually have a power rack in the first place and the room to do it, so that's kind of cool. As far as my pre-workout is concerned, a lot of people, they have a pre-workout sort of 20 to 40 minutes before they start training so then they can kind of pick up and really boost them into the training session. I don't do that for two reasons. One is I train really early in the morning. I don't have time to sit around and wait for it to kick in. That's actually not the main reason. The main reason is I don't want the pre-workout to kick in and peak when I'm already in a sort of fantastic place. I want it to sort of carry me through the later part of the workout when I'm already starting to fatigue. So that's how I like to take my pre-workout. Now, as far as the bench press is concerned, that's going to be my first exercise. I'm really bad at warm-ups, so don't copy me. I don't really warm up. I've never been injured. 37 years old, don't get injured. What I do is I start with the bench and I just take up the weight. Take up the weight, feel it out, different range of motion, and that's how I do my training. I don't sit there spending 45 minutes to an hour warming up with elastic bands and things. Nothing wrong with that, it's just that's not what I want to do. I want to get straight into the bench press. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, running into a little bit of a problem. Last night I had this Thai dish called Nam Tok Mo, which is one of my favorite dishes in the world. However, it does sometimes cause a little bit of bowel movements that are not so welcome. So I will be in and out of the toilet. Not really a problem. It's not going to stop my workout from happening. If I was doing squats, that might have been a bit of a problem, but bench press, upper body workout, not really an issue. Just kind of hard to get your mind in the right place, right? That's just my warm-up done. I'm going to ramp up the weights now. I was just thinking about the pre-workout because I had the food yesterday that's causing some stomach issues, and obviously caffeine, you know, it's going to make you need to go to the toilet, right? So on the one hand, I'm thinking maybe that may have made it worse, but on the other hand, I'm really kind of pumped up about the workout. I'm feeling really good about it. I think if I didn't have it in my system, the upset stomach might have got the better of me. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. So like the monkey I am, I forgot to charge the camera battery last night, and there you go. So I did a few more sets on the bench press, and then I did some military press, and which is weird because I never do military press. Anyway, then I did some barbell rows, and I'm going to finish off with some pull-ups and chin-ups. I'll show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to do 10 pull-ups, 10 chin-ups, all the way through until I get 50 of each. So it'll be a total of 100. That'll take me about 7 or 8 minutes. So right now I'm doing between 100 and sort of 300 or 400 most days. Maintenance. For those of you who want to know more about why I'm doing so many pull-ups, ask me about it. I'll make a video. I'll also make a video about how to do sets of sort of 20, 30 or 40, 50 or more in one set, or how to get a lot done in one workout. I can make a video about that. Anyway, time for me to get those done and round things off with a bike ride. Okay, done on the pull-ups and push-ups. Next up is BAM Intragain, which is branched chain amino acids and electrolytes, which will help me get ready for the bike ride. You're probably thinking at this point here, wow, you're just taking supplements and no real food, and you'll be right. So for me, I'm not a morning person. I really force myself to wake up in the morning, but I hate getting up in the morning. I feel very sluggish, and if I eat anything in the morning, it just sends me to sleep. Some people have said, oh, it's carbohydrates. Even if I have a low carb, high fat, just tiny little snack, boom, sends me to sleep. So what I worked out was, if I just take things like branched chain amino acids and a pre-workout or something like that, I feel great and I'm ready to go. And then as the day progresses, I stop taking supplements altogether and I'm only taking, my full meals. That works really well for me. You might be the other way around. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't think that it has to be structured. There's not one program fits everyone. This one works really well for me. So this is the setup. That's obviously not my bike. My bike's behind it, but there's a problem with the frame. So I'm going to be using this bike, which is tiny, and it'll be comical watching me on it. Anyway, I use the Wahoo Kicker trainer, so I can control the power output, and I'll be watching Vikings, because I haven't finished watching it yet. So I'll be holding about 200 watts for the hour, which isn't too bad. All right, not too bad. Tiny little frame was actually fine. It was the saddle was the problem. That's not my saddle, so it was pushing up on my gooch or my taint, which is a bit uncomfortable. But I'll just change it out for my own saddle next time, and it should all be good. All right, gonna get some whey protein. Then Richie's gonna come over, and we're gonna go tin foiling. I just said tin foiling. I still haven't got it in my head. What an idiot. Tin foil. I'm gonna call it tin foiling. Fuck it. I'm going tin foiling. Okay, so we are here. Looks pretty cool. Got the whole lake to ourselves, and they got 2 boards. We're going to rent out 1 board. It's 2,000 baht per hour for the board, and we're just going to take it in turns, watching each other look like fools. And then after that, if we decide to carry on, we might get a board each. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's have a look at the water.
So I don't normally check in until I'm just about to leave.
Why?
Because I don't want anyone to find me.
you got some stalkers coming after you.
Maybe, especially if it's on. Like maybe Instagram, where I'm not too sure who's following me.
Dude, I do the same thing. I do the same thing, man. Although I'll do it on a whole different day. All right, I reckon it's time to get the life jackets on, get the boards down, and start having some fun. Well, I don't know. Who do you want to go first? You want to go first, yeah? Nice. Here's the board. So we've got the prop here. And we've been told that it doesn't have to go very fast before it picks out the water. This guy also said it's easy. I think he's lying.
มันจะขึ้นจากด้านหลัง
ขึ้นจากด้านหลัง
ใช่ครับ
So you got to get on from the back.
จับเบลต์ 2 ตัวนี้
Grab the 2 handles
พลิกตัวขึ้นไป
and then pull yourself up.
แล้วก็ off on
And then switch the remote on.
yes โอเค
Yeah, look at you. So I took the GoPro Max. I wanted a cool 360 shot of me when I finally sort of got it lifting out. and I think I broke it. So I'll see if I can salvage the footage on the SD card. But I'm not too hopeful because there was sort of water in the lens on the lens caps. So even if there is any video footage in there, I'm not too sure how good it'll be. But if there is any, if it is any good, I'll put it in the video. Alright, so we're done. That was a lot of fun. So for 1 hour on the board rental, it's 2,000 baht per hour. If you share it with your friend, I recommend no more than 2 people on a board because otherwise you're not going to get any time on it. Yeah, a lot of fun. Come check it out. It's a place called Bung Maitri Jit. It's about 25, no, that's a lie. It's about 45 minutes from Bangkok. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, we're here now getting some food. I've just ordered some tom yum gyeo kung. Look at that. That looks amazing. Thank you very much. So Richie, what did you order?
Pad Kapao Gai.
What's that in English?
It's like chicken with basil and chili. But
that looks amazing.
It's the first time I've had it with green stuff. Lettuce? What? I'm not sure. What is this?
I don't know. It looks good though. Right, just for perspective, look at that. It's massive. Alright, this is like a dried chili. And for those of you who have been to Thailand, you'll know this is one of the most amazing things you'll ever put in your mouth. And yeah, I've got a poached egg in here as well. I've never seen a poached egg. Have you ever seen a poached egg being put in food like this?
No, I haven't.
No, very unique. I'm liking it. This is the gyeo kung. Okay, so the food was fantastic. The coffee was at best just below average. Like at best, it was just below average. It wasn't great. Anyway, that's all I've got time for. I'm gonna go home, read, do a bit of work, spend some time with the family, watch the UFC. I missed the fights this morning. And yeah, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and all that goodness. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.